We are on time. Hello. Hey, Noah. If you're there, please let me know. Bonjour. Konnichiwa. Ni hao. Guten Mittag. Es ist 12 Uhr. Yeah. How are you doing, Noah? Yeah, we're gonna have some questions if you have. The sun is shining, as you can see. I got my e-piano as well, so we can go on to that later. But I'm good. You know, this is something new. Answering your questions if needed. I mean, you don't have to, but yeah, because normally I'm always live playing piano, so I'm here. Well, that's good. I have my coffee. Yeah, before we start, first of all, thank you all for being always a supporter. I don't know how long you follow me. I'm always wondering. And shout out to my channel supporters as well. I hope you all doing fine. Thank you for this. I have questions, but I have to think. Okay, good. Oh, by the way, Noah, how many years do you play piano? Because I saw videos on your Instagram and I really love it. And I'm glad the young generation plays boogie woogie, because otherwise, you know, it would fade away, but I don't think it would be. But oh, if you haven't checked out, I just uploaded a new video. It's me playing piano, guitar, and harmonica. I play a little bit harmonica, not really good, but it's like guitar, you know. You figure out certain things and chords, and suddenly, well, for me it is. Then I know, oh yeah, this chord belongs to this sound, and then good. But that just goes automatically. 3 years ago, I started in 2020. Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, I play a little bit. It's oh. I have this for quite a while now, and I need new strings. I mean, it's I have it for so long, but yeah, guitar is something else. You know, it's something different. But hey, Wells, good to see you. Hello, guys. If you're new or already a subscriber, thank you for being here. Please let me know you're there. Bonjour, hola, ni hao, konnichiwa. And for the thing, I cannot play guitar. I can only play in G. That's it. I don't know why, but yeah, but maybe one day I will focus to learn guitar more. But it's compared to piano, you know, it's, you know, with all the grips and stuff like that, it's really different. So yeah. And of course, I played in my new video I just posted. If you haven't checked it out, you should. You know, it's like guitar. If I know, I don't know, it goes automatically how it sounds like, but it's just, yeah. It's not like, oh, now I know when I do this. With piano, it's different, you know, because I studied it and I learned it. And with harmonica and guitar, it's just, I don't know, it goes automatically, you know. Yeah. You always have to think with harmonica because it's like a quarter up or something. Yeah. So if someone plays in G, you have to play, I think, a D harp. Is that correct? Yeah. I'm watching you with my kids on TV. Hello, kids. I think that's right. Blues play along. I can maybe. I think this is A, but I don't know for sure. No. See, there's always. I always write down what key it is, but is this for D? Can someone? Hold on. Oh, E. So take 2. No, it's for E. Yeah, sorry. Sending Tim to music class soon. Oh, really good. Kan je ook alleen doe je nog wat bij? Op dit moment alleen muziek, maar het is hard werken, ja. En ik speel. Sorry guys if I talk Dutch in between because I'm Dutch. It's okay if I answer you in English, Lim, because most of my viewers. Because he asked me in Dutch if you can come around with only music, or do you have other jobs added to that? And I said I can live from my music, but it's hard work. I mean, my main performances are in Germany, some in the Netherlands, but not that much. But it's hard work, and that's why I also do YouTube now. And I hope with all my effort and fun, of course, that it adds a little bit, not too much. I know there are YouTubers who pay their rent or live by YouTube, but they do that like 24/7. You know, those bloggers and vloggers and stuff like that. But I just focus on the music and play piano. So anyway, I was showing you that I can play a little bit of blues harmonica. You can see it also in my YouTube upload I just posted. Anyway, let's see. Hold on, David. Before we continue, let's see, what's this? Hey everybody, welcome to my stream. See, I never had lessons, but it's with guitar for me. When I learn a new instrument, it's for me feeling and and playing. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah. Anyway, for those who are new here, welcome to my Q&A live stream. We're gonna play some piano later on, but I thought it would be nice to, for those who don't know me, explain some things, and if you have questions. And by saying that, David, any advice on how to play boogie in different keys? I can only do C and G. The main keys, what I see in boogie, people mostly play is of course C, and then you have F and G, E flat, sometimes B flat, but the way I learned in other keys, for example, let's say D, I always focus on the left hand first, like I can show you. So if you know how to play in C, I just take the left hand and change it 2 notes up, and I, in my head, well, first, if you don't know it automatically, you think, okay, this is the distance, then it should be the same in another key. So okay, that's the same distance as, and then you learn the left hand first. Or you start with blues, you know, the same distance with. So that's in D, that's 1, 4, 5, 1. So you know that is. And I always say the left hand is the most important. So first learn that. And then use something easy, you know, like you learned the first time you played in C. Just 2 notes, 1 note, a chord, for example. So, yeah, just experiment, do that first, and then later on use licks and change into the same thing. So, for example, if you play in C, you know, that's sharp. Same distance, so you know that. You take a lick or a phrase and transpose it to a key you want, and always learn it slow, and then that's the way I learned it. Hey Joanne, good to see you. So I hope that answered your question a little bit, David. And always remember, take your time. We're gonna look at some songs later on, BB Bosch, if that's okay. It's a beautiful melody. Thank you, nice. I find the alteration hard to play on a harmonica. Yeah, that's true. Boogie is amazing. I love it. Would love to see that implement in the Mario ending song. Morning or afternoon? It's 12:15 in the afternoon. Yeah, the sun is shining on my face. Lovely. I'm done with winter. No, seriously. Here in the Netherlands, slowly the leaves are coming on the trees, and I can't wait to have those lovely weather. The time is what it was, 12, and it says rain. Well, severe weather. I don't know about you guys, but I look outside. Is that rain? No. Anyway, those apps, they're not accurate as always. So yeah, David, if you want to play in different keys, start with simple chords or notes, and then change to licks. If you know them in C, transpose them in another key and slowly start to play and learn. I don't know how your improvisation skills are in C and G. But if you are already on that certain level and you think, oh yeah, I can play this kind of lick, I already know, and I can play good in another key, then yeah, you should. Thank you for your likes, guys. If you haven't subscribed, it will be awesome. Shout out to my channel supporters. One is here. Hello, Joanne. And if you have any questions, feel free to do so. Introduction shortly. My name is Eeco. I'm from the Netherlands. You don't know my age. You don't have to. No, it's important. We should know. How old are you? No. I started piano when I was 8 years old with classical music because my mother was already playing. But first, I wanted to learn another instrument. I said to my parents, I want to learn drums, but they said, My mother said, I'm already playing piano, you should do that, because I think they were in their head like, drums. Okay, we have to buy that. Sound-wise? No. So I started playing piano. I had private lessons in classical music, a couple different ones. And then I was 17. There was a boogie woogie show, a really big one in that time, called the Boogie Woogie Train, with 3 important people. 2 sadly passed away. There were Rob Agerbeek, Dutch pianist Rob Agerbeek, Jaap Dekker, and Rob Hoeke. Rob Hoeke and Jaap Dekker passed away, but Rob Agerbeek, he was one of the favorites in that show, 3 pianists. So I was so mesmerized, and I asked Rob, hey, do you play and do you give lessons? And he was like, okay, yeah, why not? So week passed by, 2 weeks passed by, and then I thought, like, why do I not hear from him? So I sent him, in those days, wrote him a letter. I said, I really want to. And then he saw and realized that he was like, oh, this kid is really determined and want to learn boogie woogie. So from that on, I started to have lessons from him. I had to travel a long way, but hey, if you want to do something and achieve something, then you go for it, 100%. So at least I had like 8-10 years from him. He's a well-known boogie and jazz pianist. If you want to search him up, his name is Rob Agerbeek. I learned a lot from him, from the standard boogies, later on to jazz. But with the boogie, the stories he told me, you hear them, you adapt, and he even saw Pete Johnson here in the Netherlands, Koerhaus, in the Hague. Man, if I had a time machine and I could go back in time, then yeah. I have a question. Would you rather toss as fingers or fingers as toes? Oh, toes as fingers. Toes as fingers, fingers toes. Toes as fingers. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I want to play with my toes as my fingers. That's the only question I could think of, really. Well then, let's continue. So that's my life a little bit. I had lessons from Rob, and um, yeah, I learned a lot from him. And now he's still my mentor, but and a good friend. And then I met David Herzl from Germany. We go under the name Boogalicious. It's in the German-Dutch band where I play piano and sing, and he plays the drums, and Bertram Berger, he plays blues harmonica. And by the way, let's do a little bit of advertisement for Seidel. He's product manager for this company in the oldest firm in Germany. So if you're interested in harmonicas, you should check them out. Anyway, so since I think, for 15 years now we play in Germany. And then in 2014, I developed my own jazz and boogie express band here in the Netherlands with mostly Dutch musicians, but with drums, upright bass, and reeds, so saxophone, trumpet. So yeah, really enjoying the stream. I'm glad, BB Bosch. So that's my life a little bit. First, classical music. Then I saw a show. I don't know, for those who play piano or want to learn, how did you came up with learning boogie, or how did you felt like, okay, this is my music? But for me, classical piano first. Then I saw a show and I was like, wow, what's this music? I changed, and from that on, yeah. And in 2006, I posted my first video on YouTube. If I look back, it's a camera from, I don't know, 1950 or something. No, I'm just kidding. No, but old quality. But then I posted more, and suddenly people ask me for festivals. So I think, especially nowadays, if you're young and you want to become, I don't want to become famous. No, I don't want to say that. Become, you want experience to be a traveling musician, or you should definitely use YouTube to share what you can do. So because, in the past, when you were showing yourself, still you have to, call or email, because that's the best way to approach an organization or a festival. But nowadays you can say, hey, look at my YouTube, this is what I play. But I want to always say, be careful with YouTube, because some organizations like it when you show a video, some want to talk to you personally. So it's always a thing to think about what's the best. So anyway, we got 10 people. Hello, guten Tag, bonjour, hola. When will be your next gig in South Germany? I don't know, actually. I cannot say it right now, but you can look at the website, boogalicious.de. Yeah. I have to look it up on the... Yeah, I don't know. I cannot tell you right now. I'm sorry. I hope soon. We have 2 gigs with another harmonica player, by the way, Martin Fetzer. He plays when Bertram can't play. Friday we play in Rastede, but that's not in the south, I know. And Germany. And Saturday we play in Jazz Club Holzminden. So, ja. If you're in Germany and wenn du in Deutschland wohnst und du denkst, oh, ich möchte gern bei Eeco sein Konzert bei sein kannst du mal auf boogielicious.de anschauen oder ja. And that was my German part. Thank you. Okay, I will check. Good. It's been a pleasure knowing you over the years, Eeco. You are truly talented. Well, thank you, Joanne. Love your songs that you played with your band. I love to listen to it on Spotify, like St. Louis Blues. Oh, thanks. Yeah, if you want to search me on Spotify, I have music on Spotify, iTunes, and yeah, most of the. But if you go to Google and type my name, you can find anything. Yeah, Noah, it's always nice to have you in my stream as other young people. I mean, young. What is young? I always say age is just a number. But the younger you start learning an instrument or learning boogie woogie in our situation, then you learn it quicker. I don't say you cannot learn boogie when you're 30 or 40 or 50, but it goes a little bit faster, you know, with the joints. No, I mean, if I'm 80 or 90 and I'm still alive and I can still play the boogie, then why not? I mean, is ragtime the same as boogie woogie? No. Ragtime, rag means pulling out of each other. So left hand is the ragtime is it's like imitating a marching band. Let me show you. Hold on. So ragtime before striped piano, but that comes after that. But ragtime, you have, for example, when we play in C, you have a tuba that does the left hand. Then you have, like, I don't know, clarinet, trombone, saxophone, who plays in the upper section, like a call and response. So you have bass and the chord that it's the band. So then you have but if you play ragtime, now I cannot improvise anymore with my right hand because I'm already playing this. So what I play just now has to do the part for the left hand, and now I have one hand free. See? So then you play. So yeah, so ragtime is more jumping style, and boogie, it's more based on fast blues. Of course, you can add more chords like 2-5-1, but mainly it's fixed on a blues scale. A ragtime, it's a jumping style of playing, and not always have to be the blues way, you know. after ragtime came stride piano, but that's more complicated because instead of the oompa left hand, people start to experiment more with playing only instead of one note, an octave, and more complicated chords in the answer left hand, or tenths like Fats Waller, James P. Johnson. And also playing offbeat rhythms in the left hand. So stride piano compared to ragtime, it's more complicated, more, I don't want to say show off, but more, it was, with those piano house rent parties, they were like, hey, I can do better. No, me. And then they were like, have a good time. But stride piano, it's something. I add it sometimes to my boogie woogie playing or when I play piano. But if you really want to master it, it's something else, yeah. That was great. You're welcome. So stride piano ragtime, it's totally different. I'm in my 40s and try to learn the boogie for 3 years now. What was the most difficult thing for you to learn about boogie? Oh, Noah, thank you so much. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. For try to learn boogie, what was the most difficult for you? First of all, the left hand, because to be honest, playing more like 8 years classical piano and then changing to boogie suddenly, where you have to play constantly left hand, it took a while before I managed to able to play the left hand. And then top to that, adding the right hand later on, this syncopation way, and it was this rhythm, because classical music, I still listen to it, I really love it, but it's mostly written music, and you have to, of course you play your own kind of way, but still you have to play something that's already written. And boogie, after a while you start to improvise and you think, wow, where is this going to? And then the left hand is going out of rhythm, and like, frustrating. So I would say mostly my left hand, and then adding the right hand later on. So and my first song I learned from my piano teacher, who I just told about, Rob Agebeek, was the Boogie Woogie Stomp. And some standards, like Honky Tonk, State Street Special. After that, Jimmy Yancey. I really love his style still. A lot of people say Jimmy Yancey, his music, it sounds so easy to play, but no, it's his timing, it's really difficult. So that makes his music so interesting. So Leon, I would say, mostly my left hand adding with the right hand. But that's the way I started. First left and then right. Not like, I want to learn this piece immediately. I just want to suggest, learn the basic first. So start learning the left. If you start learning boogie, I want to say first the left hand, and don't go too fast. I mean, take your time. That was great. Thank you, BB. Yeah, ragtime. It's you even have ragtime festivals, like here in Europe, a couple. In the States, it's most popular. But I don't play really much ragtime. I know one piece or something. Or, yeah. I mostly prefer stride piano, but not like in a high level class stride piano. If you're interested in really stride piano nowadays, go on YouTube and search for Stephanie Trick or Paolo. Those two guys are really amazing. So, and also stride piano, it's a killer for your left hand with all those big jumps, you know. Yeah. Motivation and dedication. Yeah, that's true. I still practice piano, but um, in the past I practiced Monday till Friday, 6 to 7 hours a day. And a lot of people say, "Oh, I have to practice again." Oh no, I just like. Oh. But the way you can make your day productive, you should write down what you're gonna do. You're not like, I'm gonna sit on the piano, but what should I? Write something down on a piece of paper. You know, like, okay, this morning I'm gonna focus on improvisation. In the then always remember, take your breaks. You know, and then you write down in the afternoon, I'm gonna learn this piece, or I'm gonna focus on left hand, or blues, or boogie, or so you have, like, you know, you have something you can stay focused on a schedule. Like, okay, now I'm gonna do this and this. Right, good. There are even days that I only listen to music. You know, I write down stuff like, what is he playing? Oh yeah, oh that's interesting. And enjoying your journey, having the time. Yeah, time is most important. If you don't have time to practice, then yeah, time is consuming. Ugh. Do you have any advice to add jazzy lines with your right hand in your boogie stride improvisation? Yeah, breaks are important. Yeah, and well, that's for me personally. I every morning I work out. I go to the gym because like this, you know, if you sit behind your computer all day, your neck and your back is killing. Even playing and practicing piano all day, you're sitting in one position all day. That's not good. Or even with breaks, I go outside, take a walk for an hour or half an hour. Just, you know, I just want to say, because now you're for the people who are young, you say, no, no, yeah, oh well. Trust me, when you're like 30, 40, older, 50, your neck and everything, if you sit in one position, then it's gonna kill you for sure. Just a reminder, just an advice. You don't have to, but yeah. I like practicing, kind of relaxing after day at work. Exactly, that's the most important thing. Take your mind off the regular basis, you know. Yeah. Okay, coming back on Noah's question, to add jazzy lines with your right hand in your boogie or stride improvisation. You mean with improvisation? There's a video. Yeah, unfortunately, it's for members only. But there I explain with improvisation with boogie and jazz the way I learn to improvise. I took this piece, Boogie Woogie, I may be wrong, and there is Lester Young playing saxophone, and he plays. Uh, because in that video I explained that listen to a lot of music, and then you suddenly hear a phrase. It can be anything from a bass player, a saxophone, trumpet, doesn't matter. But here, Lester Young plays. So I took over and listened, and then like, oh yeah. And then when you learn this lick, you think, oh, maybe I can use it somewhere else. The same figure. You play. It doesn't have to be the same notes, but in the same way. So instead of and the ending. I can tell you the easiest way. It comes what in my mind, but of course with all the playing with other musicians, listening a lot, and of course a little bit theory. But the best way improvise, you take like the last chord, the five, sorry. You take, for example, G7, G, B, D, F, and you start to add notes around those keys. So then or first play only and then later you use guide tones around those keys. Insane tip, you're welcome. Like Oscar's lines with mix of jazz and blues. Yeah. Hey, Nicola. Sounds like Coca-Cola. Sorry. You're welcome, Noah. And good to see you guys. It's the same with stride piano, you know. Use first simple licks or a chord, just like I play, and play around those notes. I can make a tutorial for that, for sure. 13 people, hello. Thank you for your likes. If you haven't subscribed, it would be awesome. Again, another shout out to my channel supporters. I had this question in my head for a minute. Just a minute. So, yeah. But I agree, Leon. After a day of work and you come home and you think, oh, so much on my head. The best way to, you know, it can be listening to piano or play an instrument. You know, sometimes I come home and I think, hey Theo. Good morning, everybody. How do you do? Welcome to my stream. I got my coffee too. After a long day of work, you come home and you think by yourself, I should play some blues. Well, that's alright. Cause music clears the mind, and this blues song is just one of a kind. Yeah. Come on, Joanne. Cat is here. Leon too. I got Theo and Noah. Hank is really two. Any tip for making a bluesy or boogie happy birthday song? Okay. This is go great. Thank you. See, yeah, sometimes I just play harmonica or guitar or just, when I come home from work, I feel like, because music, it really clears the mind sometimes. So, any tip for making a blues or boogie song? Important, if you learn a song or you want to cover a song, always learn the melody. So oh, see? I added already use this. I use that a lot sometimes, slide. Oh yeah. You have to be careful with the left hand because it's not. It's 1, then 5. So first learn the melody, then add and then change with a combination of octaves, chords, and then, like I used before, sliding. So instead of, I use F sharp G, A flat, change the timing. You hear what I played? So that instead of sometimes at the end with the 5, you can make a little bit tension, so then and at the end you have I play F sharp diminished. You can add that to the song. You have to be careful because you're playing in boogie, so you have to really adapt. So So yeah, I hope that helped a little bit out here. Hello, Kat. How you doing? This is great, Blues. Thank you. Can you play fluently in any key? No. F sharp, yeah. You know, I'm the way I learned piano, mostly how you call that? Autodidact. So learning by myself and listening. Of course, I know a little bit the basics with how to read sheet music and how to read chords and how to improvise, because I play with saxophones and other instruments, so you have to, especially with jazz songs. And even I am still learning and playing in other keys, you know, like F sharp, C sharp, B. I never played that much in B. No. Meow meow. How about you? I'm good. Thank you for being here. So mostly for boogie and blues boogie players, the standard keys are C, F, G. Sometimes E flat, you know, like Jimmy Yancey, and I mean you can play boogie in any key, but sometimes it doesn't really fit. Not always, but yeah. Anyway, guys, for those who just came in, welcome to my Q&A live stream. We are how long? I cannot see. Oh, almost an hour. Okay, good. Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. I do piano tutorials, live streams, and anything in between that makes you happy or learn something. Because that's my main thing here on YouTube, to share what I know and pass it over to you guys, young and old, cats or dogs. Well, yeah. So if you have any questions, please let me know. For those who don't know me, again, welcome. I'm Eeco. I'm from the Netherlands. I play piano for about 33 years. Start with piano, classic piano, change to boogie, and then a little bit jazz and blues. I have a band in Germany called Boogalicious with drums, piano, and blues harmonica. And in the Netherlands, I have my own jazz and boogie express band with drums, bass, and saxophone, clarinet, trumpet. Thank you, Joanne, for your clap clap. Who's still here? Hello, baby. Meow. Leon, good to have you here. Theo, thank you again for your tip in my last live stream. And for also playing the boogie style. Yeah, like Noah and Theo, I'm happy that the young generation is playing boogie and keeping it alive. So keep doing what you do, guys. I always encourage you to continue and do what you like and have a good time. So that's the most important thing. The most important thing is have a good time. If you practice and you think, why am I doing this? And you feel like, then yeah. Can you record on the piano? If so, you could play it back and add more on top. What do you mean? Can you record on a piano? Yes. I don't understand your question, but how important is it to know about music theory for boogie? If you just want to stick at home learning, you know, the basics, listening to songs and think, oh yeah, I can learn this from YouTube, then that's fine. But as soon as you start to want to know about improvisation, um, and start to make your own kind of, songs, then it's handy. For example, if I didn't know about theory a little bit with diminished, with Happy Birthday at the 4 with F, and then going up half step with F sharp, A, C, E flat. Yeah, if I probably didn't know that was possible. So if you know your theory a little bit more, then you can add more to your playing, and you also have a little bit understanding how things work with the blues, and how you can add 2-5-1 for those who don't know what it is. It's a main thing in jazz. If I want to learn an instrument now, do you think it will be difficult? I don't think so. It depends on what quality time you give it, and how determined you are. So, because after all, it's sadly the word practice comes always in front. And of course, the difference is when you're like, I don't know, 13, 12, 14, or 80, your body is more like, yeah, you're faster with things. But I don't want to say you're like, if you're 70 or 60 or 50, it doesn't matter. You can still learn a thing. If you love something, then go for it. It's never late. It's the patience, and it's never too late. Yeah, patience and practice. Yeah. Boogie Martins. Wow, that means a lot to me. Thank you. You're welcome. Big thank you for this, Eeco. It's really motivating. Music is so cool to play and to share. I won't stop. Awesome. Yeah, B-boy. B-boy. Why do I say B-boy? Bebe, or how to pronounce your name? Bebe? Bebe. Blah, blah. Yeah, you're never old to learn anything. Of course, it can go different than when you're like, 15 or 16. But no. Age is just a number, so go ahead and do your thing. Joanne, no. Yeah, no, it's all about motivation, and that's same for me. Suddenly, when I hear a jazz or a boogie song on the radio or on Spotify, YouTube, doesn't matter. You feel like, oh, what's he playing? Or you have this drive or rhythm in your head. Like, I go to the piano. It's the same when I'm driving my car and suddenly I have a feeling like, oh, what did I just hear? And then you come home and directly go to the piano and figure out what is he playing. Oh yeah, oh that's cool. Hey, I learned something new, a new lick. So that's motivating, Always, that's what my piano teacher always said. Listen to a lot of music. From boogie, blues to jazz and ragtime, doesn't matter what it is, because your ears are listening and adapting and hearing new things, and then you're like practicing, and you think your head is already had this kind of music in the head, and then you're like, oh yeah, wait, did I hear that before? Yeah, what was it? What is that? So listen to a lot of things and music, then it really get your ears adapt to new sounds. So yeah. So that's also a motivation for me, music, listening to a lot of music. Overdubbing or layering records, something, then add more layers. Ah, okay. Oh, like that. Yeah, yeah, I could, yeah. I'll record something and then play it over myself, yeah. Yeah. How you call this thing? Oh yeah, loop station. Yeah. That's also maybe something. Hey, Gio. Thank you so much, man. You are awesome. Thank you so much. I'm glad to be your inspiration. Yeah. Thank you, Theo. Appreciate it. That was my dance. I cannot dance, seriously. When I dance, I look like I have problems with. No. No, I can play piano, some other instruments. I can cook, ladies. No, I'm just kidding. I, but dancing, it's no, it's. No. Anyway, let's continue softly, slowly. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Theo, Noah, I don't know, especially Theo, I see you a lot playing on, those Play Me pianos on the stations. It's really awesome. I mean, we have some here, but it's only in the big cities, and then you have to travel and thing like, ooh. So, because, I like those videos, when people see their reaction, like, or like, huh? And it's kind of funny, some people are just like coming to me, what is that music? Boogie Woogie. Huh? Yeah. Mm. Always happy to be an inspiration. Yeah. No problem. No problem at all. Oh, the sun is shining. Lovely. Okay, guys, I'm gonna make a coffee and I be right back. Alright, alrighty, ready. I'm back. Coffee. Right. Australia. Hello, Australia. Yeah, where's everyone from? I'm from the Netherlands. I speak Dutch. That's my main language. English, German. I'm learning a little bit Spanish because I like the language. It's a nice language. But it's hard, it's especially with the grammar. Because they switch the sentence. Like instead of English, when you say it's a blue house, they say it's a house blue. So it's. But anyway, coming back to Australia. Yeah, I've never been to Australia, but there's so many places I still want to travel to. So yeah. Okay, let me see. We have 7 people. Thank you all for being here. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you for your donations. Noah and Theo, really appreciate it. Thank you all for being here, and a shout out to my channel supporters, Pietro, Harrison, Brian, and Joanne. Thank you so much. We're gonna continue for a little bit, but let me play something for you guys while we are here. Hey everybody, how do you do? Thank you for being in my stream too. I got the blues day and night. Everything's gonna be alright. I got the mainly blues. Blues, how do you do? A little blues. France, bonjour. Bonjour Noah, je m'appelle Eeco. Ça va? Oui, ça va très bien. That's the only thing I know. Hola, mi nombre es Eeco. Ni hao, wo hang hao. Language, it's like music, And it's the same with, when I learned like play blues harmonica. I didn't have lessons, but same with language. I don't know, it's in my head. When I know this phrase belongs to this kind of, it's sound more to me. So when I want to learn a new language, I have to use it, listen to it a lot. Same like music. I can read about it, but no. Bonjour, that's right. Oui, ça va. Dankjewel. Oh, you can speak Dutch. Bonjour, je m'appelle Eeco. It's funny, my name in different language. When I played in the UK, ladies and gentlemen, on the piano, Eeco Rijken Rapp. In Germany, it's like my name, because in English it's Eco, but in Dutch it's Eco. So it's always different. In Germany, Eeco Rijken Rapp. In Dutch it's Eeco Rijken Rapp, but it's hard, my last name. So in Germany, like, und jetzt am Klavier Eeco Rijken Rapp. Don't try. No, I don't do Australian. Hello, mate. don't. No, I cannot. Sorry. No. And in France, when I perform, ladies and gentlemen, on the piano, Eeco Rijken Rapp. It's yeah, my name. It's not really. Told ya. Right, my cry. Oi, oi, oi. When I think about doing the Australian accent, in my head I listen to Steve, you know, when he was doing his show, like, um, oh look at his species, mate. Oh look, look at his teeth, amazing. We're going a little bit closer now. Oh look at. Where did you go in France? I played in Paris, in Beaune. Do you know Jean-Pierre Bertrand? Yeah. Uh, Unfortunately, he passed away. Jean-Paul Amaro, he has, but still, I'm glad it still continues. La Roquebrune Festival, and I performed in La Rochelle. Yeah, crikey, crikey, mate. Mm. A really fancy dinger, are you? Right, right. Why do I always? Anyway, Joanne, this is not the language broadcast stream. It's about music. No, just a little bit fun. It's always interesting. If you're live streaming yourself and doing music or anything, but take a break and talk with the people, um, and have a good time. Yeah, crikey. Yeah, really crikey. So that's where I go, Noah. Um, yeah. Oh, Bentur. Yeah, he's awesome too. Oh, there are so many awesome players. From Lucas Sestak to Jörg Hegeman, uh, Julian Phillips, Frank Mushala, of course, Axel Swingenberger. Who doesn't know him? There's so many uh, boogie woogie players you can learn from nowadays. Of course, in the past, but and the pianist I started with was Albert, the famous three. Albert Evans, Pete Johnson, Meatless Lewis. But my style, probably you can hear it when I when I improvise on the piano, when I play boogie, that you hear Albert Emmons' his style, because that was in those days, my first pianist. And I like his smooth way in improvisation. But then after a while, I listen to Kansas City and Kansas City Jazz, and then I listened to Pete Johnson. And I thought like, oh wow, he plays different, but still. And Meatless Lewis, I play some music from him, but if I had to choose, I prefer Albert Emmons and Pete Johnson first, and then Meatless Lewis. Meatless Lewis is, I mean, like other boogie pianists, a great musician, but his playing is more louder than the others, and more like with playing chords. And but still, he's a great pianist you can learn from. But anyway, yeah. So again, Theo, Noah, I don't know if you have any questions about anything, or you guys are still young. Oh, I wish I was young. No, just kidding. No, I'm happy the way it is, and spend time with you guys on YouTube and sharing what I know, and you guys have a good time and learning, and yeah. Can I request you a song? Yeah, sure. Getting back to music, a lot of American country has some boogie and honky tonk in their solos. What do you think of American style honky tonk? Honky tonky? Honky tonk. I like any kind of music. Some I can listen longer than other ones. I even listen to classic a lot. Not so much to opera because, yeah. But the same with boogie. I don't listen an hour long to boogie. I have I make playlists with different styles: boogie, jazz, blues, country, uh, bossa nova, merengue, salsa, reggae, can be anything, funky. To try to play 16 bar blues from Stephen Noel. Is that the title? 16 bar. Oh, yes. Yeah, I got it. Oh, thank you. That was actually fun. Yeah. See, now when I probably end the stream, I think like, what did I just play? And that's really nice. That's why I always say listen to a lot of music, and you hear like, oh, dun, dun, dun. You think, oh, if I make it my own, how does it sound like? So, yeah. Thank you for sharing, Noah. Really appreciate it. That's insane. Yeah. How long do you practice a new piece before you will play in public, or can you always catch up an ear and play? Sometimes I have to catch up an ear and play. That's always the case. But most of the time I practice. And oh yeah, that's another advice. Record yourself. Listen back and think, that's what I do, Leon. So when I learn a new piece, I record myself and listen back and I think, this not good, this not good, and then after a while, you play it live and then see the reaction, and mostly it's record myself, listen to it, and when you feel confident and like happy with it, then come on, there's only 88 keys. I'm good, Lily. Thank you. Yeah, there are 88 keys. Yeah, I'm happy. There are 88 keys. Although I have a grand piano downstairs, Yamaha 88, but I have an upright. I think it's from England. The brand is called B Square, but that one has 86 keys, so I can play on it, but not all the time. So yeah. Crikey, my Joanne. Sorry, that was my worst Australian accent, Emily. Anyway, guys, an hour and a half. I want to thank you for being here. I had such a good time. Again, thank you, Noah and Theo, for your generous tip. Shout out for my channel supporters. If you haven't joined, feel free to do so. There are piano tutorials who are new, and you support the channel. Oh yeah, Rob Primrose, thank you for joining today as a member. Welcome to the club, and for your support, appreciate it. Your tips are really important. I have to take a bit of time to understand it better. No worries, you can always watch back, and I will add, key phrases so you can skip to certain parts you want to listen to. Let's do that next time, BB. All right, if that's okay. Because I have to listen to that song, and thank you, Eeco, for sharing your knowledge with us. No problem. Always fun to have you guys here with me. All right, take care, guys, and see you next time.